Welcome back to Politricks Watch. This is Sir P. Now today we're going back to the secret recordings that were collected by the now infamous witness known as C4. The recordings then play in a court and enough people opened up. Enough people couldn't believe what they hear. I go through it. You got to hear me talk about the facts there. City Post, aka Lucifer, right, reveals say Tesha Miller did I get beaten by him own kerosene. He also describes, after Bulby dead, right, an operation that was launched to shoot up the police station. I'll go into it. But before we go any further, I want to send a special Patreon birthday shout out to Maurice. Right now, Maurice, right, today your birthday, 23.02.2022. Right. Every birthday, right, you have to celebrate. It's a milestone. Right. Don't take it for granted. Thanks for the support. I know so we have different type of people on the Patreon squad. We have people who I don't know comment on every video drop over there. I don't know exclusive videos drop on Patreon. But yeah, the people right, we're more laid back, right? Them every now and then them pop up. So we know see one of them people about. Anyway you take it, right, we still thank for the support. So Maurice, big up yourself, live long and prosper. See more life. Now let's get back to the video. City Post. A name which should be known to you by now. Because we must have talked about the key figures in the Klansman long before, right, the trial even start. City Post's other name is Lucifer. An extremely dangerous 87. A high ranking 87 who, right, if certain things did play out differently, could have potentially, right, been the leader of Klansman. City Post was in the running. He was one of the men right, who could have taken it over. He may not drop a jail, certain things never play out, or him did want it play out, right? Tesha became the Don. Right? City Post now I tell Mama and C4 them what happened. Because City Post was so senior in the gang, him could just go link Tesha. That is not normal. Regular 87s cannot just go link Tesha. Matter of fact, most time them don't even know what Tesha made that day. Same thing when Bulby debut. They didn't know it's about Bulby, and they couldn't just get up and just go link Bulby. So, City Post say him go link Tesha. When him look, him see the Danny eye black and blue. Listen to this. This is a direct code. Enough time I go over there and page him and tell the girl say, next time me here say and the man have nothing over here, I go shoot you in your B class. He have to beg for the girl. I look at the girl if he lick him in the eye. Look like he have a bloodshot. City Post sound like a little, he love the foolishness. He will massive. When him looking and see, right, rap on Miller head in a sauce of Brazil and tights, right, the people them start laughing like water's. Right. Himself made it him see Tesha, right, him a wear kerchief over his eye, right, because in kerosene keep on licking in the head. Right. He goes on to state, one day me I go doctor and I see him. I say, I want your dog, right, where you cover your face so? And he must say, somebody juke him in the eye. Right. People, this coming like some kind of gangster drama. I wonder just read that. Juke him in the eye. City Post, right. I say, him constantly hear rumors, right, say, Tesha kerosene and body him up. And by the way, this is actually known in the gang, right, so Tesha Miller, right, when I'm kerosene them used to, let's just say she was a bit aggressive. But for your City Post said, and City Post actually I say, he might threaten the girl, say anyhow, right, him hear no more argument that come from her, he might come shoot her. Now, I don't know, but it look like the rumors of Tesha Miller getting beat up by him kerosene was hurting the image of the gang. So maybe that's why City Post say, you know, hey girl, I'm gonna do this stay for this man again, because they're dropping at the streets and people are whispering and you say Tesha get beat up again. So if you have a gang, or you know one gang, and you see you're done and get beat up by a woman, you know it go already, man I go want to see your face. So it look like City Post still want to intervene, but Tesha I beg fear. This is what City Post say. Now, let me just say this before we go any further. Domestic violence in any form, right, are nothing to really joke about. Now if this was Carlton, me don't understand. Remember, enough Jamaican men are being abused. Enough Jamaican men are victims of domestic violence. I don't even think them collect stats on that. I don't even know if them bother research on that, because as we know, anything that affects men, they don't even bother look into it, because nobody cares about men. The reason why this is spooky is because this is happening to Tesha Miller. If it was happening to Carlton, we'd have said, well, we know there's something enough, man. A man beat them and abuse them. But when this is happening to a man who, with the snap of his finger, can get any house burned down, can get family off at runway, can get head take off, when you hear say that man, I get beaten for a woman, right, and Brazil and sitting and licking in the eye and a wrap around head, it's spooky. But then again, enough spooky things surround Tesha Miller. And in case I don't know, Tesha Miller's name is actually Chan Tesha Miller. Yes, Chan Tesha Miller. But I guess them take out the Chan part because, it's kind of hard to take a dance serious who named Chan Tesha. Right, so even though Tesha is not exactly the most masculine name in the world, I guess it's better than Chan Tesha. Right. So, Chan Tesha Miller, remember saying they catch him with the phone and rearing, Don't forget? I think it was about 08. Then catch him a smuggled phone in the jail and then catch him. Right, search and when them look. Right, then they know the phone they bought and then can't see phone and them don't search. Phone in a rearing. No. Me telling you this right now. If me that jail and me have to smuggle phone in a rear end because nobody on the road, you not get no call from me. I don't care how much family, friends, me no care how much me love you, you not hear from me. If me have to smuggle it in my rear end, you're not hearing from me. You're not hear no happy birthday, you're not hear no Merry Christmas, you're not hear nothing at all. I bet you get, right, one string and one cup and put it against the wall. That's the only way you'll hear from me. But if you have a smuggle phone on my rear end, I'm not calling nobody and nobody not calling me. But you look at the call, the important Tesha. You need to know, and you need to ask yourself what your favorite Dan who you rate so much, who your favorite artist love sing about. Manage to smuggle an entire object right in a rear end. Only know it's a phone, you know what, make not even. Because right now, that in itself is spooky, but there's no say your favorite Dan. Right. A smuggle phone in a rear end and then catch him. Next thing, Lucifer go into. Him start to mention the now infamous shooting that took place after Bulby dead. Remember when time Bulby dead and fire off much shot, right, all the street light them start dim. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Right. We cover not just how Bulby dead, but why Bulby dead. City Post mentioned the fact that I threw him down jail. Tesha Miller take over the program. City Post mentioned say him actually the one the CIB to get shoot up. But Tesha send the man name. Right. Got the station. I want you to listen to this. This is a direct quote. Right. This is to show you how brazen the Klansman gang is and how brazen City Post is, even though he was already behind bars. He says, and I quote, "That's why Tesha not like me. Him don't know the system like me. When me there at jail, him overtake the program. Kill my little friend when me that program. So, City Post was in the running to be the Dan. City Post was one of the men them who could have been the Dan after Bulby dead. But City Post did not have any kind of diplomacy about him. He was extremely violent. City Post is more violent than Tesha and Blackman, maybe combined. When you're talking about taking lives and killing people, Blackman, Tesha, even though them go up on them own individual little, apps when time the most small 87s, especially Blackman, City Post far worse than all of them. City Post nickname is Lucifer. Yes. So so when a gang like Klansman that routinely take off head and fling away, when a gang like Klansman that is known for things like Tradiga Park, right, the Charmaine Ratchet and Dre Flinch killing. When a gang like that look upon an individual and say, you are Lucifer, you know you're talking about an extraordinarily evil person. That is City Post. Him go on to state. Say, Tesha, send him go shoot at the police station the night when Bulby B. Clark dead. and me not send them to shoot up my station. Me tell them to go CIB room. 3 car me send on the road, you know. Me tell them to drive at the CIB door and empty 2 of the B-clad M16 in a CIB. When Bulby dead, when Titipus here, what happened? Him didn't want the man them to shoot up CIB. Tesha instead send them to a Spanish Town station. Now, what's interesting about this apart from the brazen act of shooting up a police station, or even the fact that CIB was being targeted at one point, the man them, right, even though it was, right, as soon as it went down, Roddy drop say, was JDF who really get out, right, Bulby. At no point, he never mentioned to go shoot up Park Camp. Instead, the man them target Spanish Town, right, police station. Even City Post, right, as crazy as they want to be, they know say if they send Klansman to go shoot up Park Camp, right, he know how that will go already. So, he didn't want CIB and instead, them guard the Spanish Town police station and he was upset because he want CIB get shoot up. Listen to this other part from the conversation. Him go on to mention say, right, him not like the facts and what the shooting now go on. You have to understand just so obsessed with violence City Post was. Right? And also Muma. But I'll give you a direct quote because you have to understand, right, who Jamaica currently have on trial. City Post state, we now lit at the place like how we should have do it. Make them find half a body, and not just head alone or headless. Make them find half of them body and people that wonder the rest of the body. In response, the female pastor, which is Muma, said, so we want chop them up. Let me read that again. City Post say, we now lit at the place like how we should have do it. Make them find half a body. And not just head alone, because by that point, I guess Klansman normalized taking off people's head to the point where City Post was no longer impressed. City Post look like he can get bored with the whole take off head thing. No, he must say, then to find half a body and make people that wonder the rest of the body. And Muma, your favorite female pastor, step in and say, so we want chop them up. Hope you understand who they're on trial, you know? Because I know so never saw starting on the hard for criminals. Especially when you know you're about Dan, when you love when you Dan them. Hope you understand who they're on trial. Muma, dangerous woman. City Boss, well, all the name Lucifer then call him. At one point they start, right, fear wonder, who will give police information. C4, who was on the call during the recording, step in and say, police can't be listening to the conversation because if they were, them like running upon him even harder, right? Because remember, officially, C4 la make them know say, right, him under pressure and police are look for him and him a try run me, and because remember, he was there when the whole sus thing go down, so, you know, and various other operations, Klansman never knows that he was working with the police, basically as an undercover agent, right? So they must say all this thing went down, right? All these operations went down, C4 under pressure, so Lucifer and Muma don't even suspect C4, right? Because I guess in them wildest dreams, them couldn't imagine say a man who was literally there when time certain things that go down, and if he had duck and a dodge shot, couldn't be the person who worked with the police, and he was. Right? So I see him mention, right, say, you know, them can't listen to the conversation because if they were, right, them that pressure me more. Basically giving them the impression say him under pressure and him have to run from police and a hide. Telling you. These recordings from C4. This is going to go down in criminal history. In gang trial history, I think in decades to come, this trial will be studied in universities. C4's operation with CTAC will be used as case studies in universities. We never seen like this yet. That even on Netflix. Anyway, listen to this. After the conversation, after Mama just don't talk about who she want chop up, listen to what she say. Anyway, I'm stepping back into the church. You can't make this stuff up. Mama is a dangerous woman. After all of that, both chop up. Mama said, anyway, she's ending the call now. She said, anyway, I'm stepping back into the church. I still not into that saying, afraid of God. Clearly not. Church are just business to Mama. Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.